everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my review of the Mate Esquire case. This is one of these leather cases with a built-in Bluetooth keyboard for the Apple iPad 2. So let's have a look at the case. Very nicely presented in the packaging, and you've got it right, I'm going to have to do the sniff test, and the sniff test is good. It actually smells like extremely good quality leather. So let's have a look around the case. Before I put the iPad 2 in the case, let's have a look at the front. We've got the Mate logo on the front embossed into the leather, and then we've got this contrasting colour stitching in white that goes all the way around the case on the front, and then a really nice closure design. We've got sort of two magnets on here, and it really does sort of have a nice firm sort of closure to the case, so really nice. And we'll open this up and we're presented with some instructions, so nice printed instructions about the keyboard. We've also got in here a USB cable used for charging the case. We've got mini USB on one end, full size USB on the other, and then we've got a little bag of salt to eat. No, that was a joke, silly joke. Do not eat the silica gel, throw this away, absolutely dangerous. And we've got some packaging in here. So let's pop the iPad 2 into the case. So we've got a little flap here that opens, nice soft sort of backing to the case as well. Here's my iPad 2, and we will pop it in like so. Fits in extremely easily, and then we just tuck this flap back into place. Now before I show you the keyboard, let's close the case once more. Nice firm closure as I mentioned earlier, and let's have a look around the back. We've got good line up on the camera, nice sort of large cutout for the camera there. And we've got this extra sort of stitching going across the back, which is going to aid with standing the case up. So I just want to point out to you that this portion here of the case, the magnets here, are what actually cause the iPad to sleep and wake. So the smart wake feature doesn't work if you're just opening and closing the case like this. You have to actually close this portion as well to actually sleep the iPad 2. Now standing the case up, extremely easy. So we've got it in this sort of laid out position here, and then we just raise the iPad 2 up, and then we rest this edge against the keyboard, so we're sort of using this to prop it up. A really nice typing angle, very good typing angle. Now if I just show you this flat portion just here, this does get in the way, and the only thing you can do with this is just tuck it up above the top of the screen to keep it from flapping down in the way. So we've got a good angle, nice upright position. Now let's have a closer look at this keyboard. So the keyboard is one of the better ones I've actually experienced in one of these cases. Very nicely spaced keys and a good amount of feedback as well, so very tactile feedback as you're typing. Now the only gripe I've got with the keyboard is the spacebar. I find it a tiny bit too small, and sometimes I've been hitting these command keys by mistake. There's also a slight amount of flex in the keyboard, but it's very thin. It's got to be thin because it's built into a case, so you're going to have to forgive it for having that flex, but that doesn't affect the sort of typing quality you're going to experience. So now let's have a look at some of these sort of special keys at the top of the keyboard. If I just zoom in for you, you can see here we have got extra keys that take us either home. We've also got brightness control. Then moving along, we've got access to photo frame mode. Also hide the keyboard. We've got a search function. We've got media keys for playback of the media. So we've got sort of skip track, play and pause in the middle there. Then we've got some volume controls, mute, volume up and down. We've got a lock key, pause break, print screen, insert and delete. Now just above those last few keys, we have got some extra buttons and LEDs. Now if I just swing this case around very carefully, making sure I keep it in shot for you, we have got the on-off switch that's located just behind here. So we've got a little sort of on-off switch, and we turn this on and this turns the keyboard on, and then that lights up the little LEDs that I was referring to. So the little LEDs give us symbols for lock, Bluetooth pairing, also for charging status, and the fact we've got power actually going to the keyboard. And you charge it all via the little tiny mini USB socket, nicely hidden away on the side in the top right there. So a very, very nice keyboard. Been really surprised at how this has been performing. This is the Mate Esquire, and it's going to cost you around about £60 in the UK, or if you're in the US, probably round about the $90 mark. If you shop around, you might find it a little bit cheaper. I think it's a really good solution to typing, and when you fold everything down into case format, you've got a nice amount of protection for your device as well. Very, very nicely presented, very good quality leather, and a really good case from Casemate. So thanks very much for watching my review of the Casemate Esquire. Please do hit that like button, please do subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next video.